Hello, everybody. Welcome to In Spiritual Journey. I hope you're having a beautiful weekend. So we're going to go ahead and get the message for the week. So let's see what we have here. We have the stair climber. So he's moving up the ladder to reach his star, his wish, his dream. But at times, the further we climb the ladder to our dreams, our purpose, the lonelier we become, the more disconnected. So let's get some tarot here. Let's see what the first one coming out is. Yeah, see, we have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords can be a warning card. Someone close to you could not be what they seem. It also represents pain, betrayal, and endings. And it is paired with the Ace of Wands, which is new beginnings, inspiration, and creativity. Wands is all about passion and spirituality. These two cards could be a challenging combination, with the Ace being new beginnings and a fresh start, with the 10 representing endings and a painful transition. But just like those lyrics in Closing Time, every new beginning comes from some other new beginning's end. In order for something new to start, something first must come to an end. And sometimes it can be holding you back. When we don't want that door to close, we have the one door in the doorway, or one foot in the doorway. So this is about a new beginning, and it could be challenging and painful to let things go. Maybe it didn't end the way you wanted. Maybe it was something painful, or someone betrayed you, or you didn't get closure. But this new beginning is an opportunity here. And sometimes we don't get that closure. We have to make our own closure. When we experience profound loss, it's often accompanied by feelings of guilt that is attached to it. So walking away from something your heart wants to hold on to, that you have invested a lot in, can be very difficult. And let's face it, sometimes our ego can get in the way and our pride. So this is, realizing what that is so we can move on and experience something new, something fresh. So let's get the underlying energy or the guidance. So let's see what we have here for the oracle. We have the wolf. So immediately I'm thinking of the lone wolf. But the wolves they do run in packs as well, and they can be very loyal. But this is giving you back your instincts and helps you resist the constraints that were placed upon you, whatever this constraint is. It could be at your own doing. So when you're feeling lost, the wolf can be your guide. It can never be tethered or chained. It just guides you forward. And like I said, the wolves go out on their own, but they also are in packs. They're very loyal, but they're also rebellious and a lone wolf. So let's go ahead and get the energy from the tarot, which is the Six of Wands. So this is a good card here. This is all about victory and success. It's triumph after managing to get through that confusion, which was the Five of Wands, the previous card. And properly minimizing distractions, you manage to harness those strengths and talents to move forward with success. So this actually could be bittersweet victory. We achieve success, but there's always at a cost. Success comes with a price. The Ten of Swords is the sacrifices we make, and the Six of Wands is the validation we receive after our accomplishments. This encourages us to reflect on our journey, to acknowledge the pain and loss you've experienced, but to celebrate your accomplishments. This can represent a turning point in your life that you're forced to make a decision about your future. The Ace is all about ready to embark on a new endeavor, success and recognition are in reach, and you could be lacking the confidence and struggling with self-doubt. So this is reminding us that, sometimes the journey is an alone journey, a solo journey, and sometimes we connect. But this is guiding us to remain resilient and persevere. Life is never clear of obstacles, but we have to keep moving forward. So now let's go ahead and get into the planetary positions and how it may affect you this week, the 4th through the 10th. So for those of you who stuck around to see where the planets' positions are and how it may affect you this week of February 4th through the 10th, the theme this week is all about reincarnation. Reincarnation, like the law of energy, the situations and people never really disappear from our lives. They just take a different form. And we just need to learn to activate the light in them, which in turn becomes blessings in our lives. It's the best part of our lives. If we take the best qualities from the people we have lost or have left our life, we would be a better version of ourselves, as well as honoring them as well. So on Sunday, the 4th, the moon is in Sagittarius and it squares Saturn. So it's a good time to make connection with your visions in your life. It's a good time to appreciate your life and make magic. It's never a good idea to escape from reality by use of alcohol or drugs. It only clouds our vision, but especially during this particular time period. On Sunday and Monday, the 4th and the 5th, Venus, which is in Capricorn, is square Chiron, which is not a good commitment-friendly transit. We are somewhat fearful of investing ourselves emotionally. Venus is also in Capricorn until the 16th, which represents stability, security, and relationships. But we're more cautious. Our emotions are skeptical of our feelings and others' expressions of affection. We may find ourselves more reluctant to commit. Also on Monday the 5th, Mars is in Capricorn as well, which is a deliberate, persistent energy. Our energy is reliable, but it's careful and reserved. We are slow to anger, but quite cold and irritable if we get frustrated. Skepticism and realism are themes. Also on Monday, Mercury moves from Capricorn to Aquarius. It is also conjunct with Pluto, which begins a journey for 20 years in Aquarius. Pluto intensifies everything. And Mercury is about communication, the words we speak, how we listen, how we process information, and it also can impact connections with our siblings. And Pluto represents death and rebirth, which is just like that reincarnation theme. So it's great transformation. Pluto and Mercury give us power and ability to take control, but be aware of what you're trying to control. The Sun reaches 15 degrees in Aquarius, which is the most stubborn degree in the zodiac. So do not hold on to opinions and allow yourself to listen to others without resentment. It's not about being right or wrong. It's about human connections and activating that heart. We can experience a hunger for knowledge and being open to new ideas. We're more reasonable and easier to separate intellect from our emotions. But be careful not to sway too quickly away from your ideas and beliefs. On Tuesday the 6th, the moon moves into Capricorn. And by Wednesday, it conjuncts with Venus and Mars, which is Venus is feminine energy and Mars is masculine energy. So there could be some emotional frustration. It's a good time to speak from the heart and try not to control anything. Just focus on creating connections. With this timing of the moon, the period between the 6th at 7:15 a.m. Eastern Time until the Thursday the 8th at 2:50 a.m. Eastern Time, no planets are retrograde, and the moon is waning in Capricorn, and it's moving into that balsamic phase. It's a good time to wrap things up as well. So if you've had any things that you've been putting off or you need to close out or you've just procrastinating on, this is a great time to do that, to finish it and wrap it up. So by Wednesday the 7th, the moon moves into Aquarius, and it's with Pluto, which brings a lot of emotional ups and downs. So be careful not to fall into extremes and know that emotions can be temporary. As we move into Friday the 9th, the new moon, which is in Aquarius, not only is the new moon is setting intentions, but it's also a good time to solve problems that require thinking outside the box. It's a time to give our emotions and our passions a break as we develop our objectivity and some detachment from past haunts. Recognizing that some level of detachment and distancing ourselves from our habits and attachments to the past will break us free from destructive behaviors that hold us back. With Aquarian energy, we have the chance to make progressive changes in our lives. So, however, this new moon will clash with Uranus, bringing abrupt, rebellious, impulsive, but innovative energy. So watch out for being overly stubborn and narrow in focus. As we close out the week on Saturday the 10th, Venus is square Saturn, and we could be feeling isolated and that we are not getting what we want. We can fear the worst, and we can see flaws in others. By the way, Venus will remain in Capricorn into the 16th. So it might not be a good time to, go out and interact with people if you're feeling that way, to realize, that to really think clearly. Sometimes we disillusion ourselves, as well as, just thinking before we speak, that communication coming in again. So that wraps up this week. I hope you have a beautiful one. Stay safe, and thanks for watching. Take care.